Alaska becomes the third state and the first red state with legal marijuana. Smoking, growing, and possessing marijuana is now legal in Alaska based on a voter initiative. 53 to 47 last November, Alaska voters voted to legalize marijuana for adults in private places. However, this bill, that when they voted, it didn't really put in place many of the details. And for those who are going to write to me and say, David, it's the fourth state, it's the third because Oregon does not go into effect until July 1st. And then Oregon will be the fourth, even though Oregon did vote already to legalize. So now adult Alaskans can keep and use marijuana. They can transport it, they can grow it, and they can give it away. And then there's going to be a second phase coming up, which is going to create a sort of regulated and taxed marijuana market where you would, I would assume, Lewis, be able to have consumer-facing stores where you can sell marijuana and cannabis products, probably not until 2016 at the earliest. And even though possession is no longer a crime under Alaska marijuana law, you can still get a $100 fine for public use because this only legalizes private use. We've talked a lot, Lewis, about the huge alcoholism problem in Alaska, drug abuse, domestic violence, suicide. I am curious how this will impact that.
I think it would probably have a positive effect on that. I think it will probably improve things. For some people, it will probably make things worse, but yeah, I guess I'm also curious. I think it will be a good thing, though.
What do you think Sarah Palin will be able to see from her backyard now?
Maybe a few more plants. But other than that, I don't think much will change.
We're going to speak to attorney Mike Papantonio later in the show about this and about the law enforcement impact of continued marijuana decriminalization and legalization. We're going to talk about Big Pharma's involvement. And we often talk, Lewis, about the war on drugs, but there's a huge corporate element to fighting decriminalization and legalization, and that's coming from big pharmaceutical companies, which I don't think will come as a surprise to most of our audience.
Probably not. No, there's a lot of profit there. They want to be the ones handing out the drugs that people need for their medical conditions. And of course, then there's big tobacco too. It's going to get quite messy.
Make sure to give us a like on Facebook, facebook.com/David Pakman Show. What a program we have for you today. This is actually a good one.